Hi guys, my name's Sam and welcome to Second Sector. Today we're going to be talking about the 2017 Formula 1 regulation changes and how they affect the sport as a whole. Formula 1 has made a few questionable choices recently in regards to rules and regulations. If we look back, that the cars have got quieter because of the V6 hybrid engines. We look at the helmet change ban, which was a big bugbear for me because I used to love watching Sebastian Vettel change his helmets at every other Grand Prix. Look at the 50 place grid penalty, which is now being handed out. On a grid of 22 cars, it's a bit nonsensical if you ask me. So what Formula 1 is trying to do in 2017 is introduce a set of regulations which will not only improve the spectacle of Formula 1, but will also improve the racing. And these regulations have come about because of not only the fans screaming for change, but also the teams. The teams want faster, more aggressive cars, which they can really race to the limit. So in this video, I'm going to set out not all the rules and regulation changes, just a few physical regulation changes to the car, which I believe are going to make a big impact on next year's season. Two of the biggest changes for the 2017 season are the wings. Both the front wing and the rear wing are both getting complete overhauls. The front wing is going to be increased in width by 150mm and have more of a sweeping motion around the car. This new aerodynamic change should see closer battles with cars. We should be able to get right into the gearboxes without any of the air wake disrupting the car as much. And the rear wing is being lowered and it's going to be increased to 950mm. That is a whopping wide and low wing, which has throwbacks to the old 70s and 80s eras of the aggressive fast cars. That, mixed in with a brand new diffuser, a bigger one on the cars, is going to allow for more mechanical grip, which means we're going to see faster cornering and possibly some better overtakes in the corners next season. One of the biggest differences in the 2017 season, physically, in appearance-wise, is going to be the tyres, which I'm really excited about. Pirelli, great job guys. They're going to be increasing both the front tyre width and the rear tyre width. Now they're increasing the front tyre width to 305mm, which is a 60mm increase from last season. With a larger, wider front tyre, we should see seriously reduced understeer, which means drivers can get into the corners, get on the gas and get out of them as fast as they can. And that's going to be a great show for us in terms of overtakes and corners, and hopefully the drivers can really feel the difference with this wider front tyre. Now, in regards to the rear tyres, they're getting a whopping 80mm wider to a total of 405mm. This is a throwback to the 80s era, 70s era, where they had really wide rear tyres, giving great mechanical grip. Again, fantastic for cornering, fantastic for general grip on the racetrack as a whole. Here's a diagram of the Mercedes car from the 2016 season with its 2016 tyres on, and the 2017 Pirelli tyres next to them. Now, as you can see guys, there's a massive difference and the cars are going to be significantly different in 2017. I'm all for this. The wider rear tyre with the bigger diffuser and the bigger rear wing. It's going to be an aggressive car, it's going to be a fast car, it's going to be great in the corners. With wider front wing, a wider back wing, wider diffuser and wider tyres, this is all going to add weight to the car in 2017, and obviously if the weight goes up, the fuel has to go up as well to complete the Grand Prix. So the regulation for 2017 around fuel is it's gone from 100 kilograms of allowance to 105 kilograms of allowance. Not a big difference, the drivers shouldn't feel too much of a difference. This should be counterbalanced with these performance enhanced modifications, so not a big one there. But because the cars are getting faster and they are getting more downforce, more mechanical grip, they're obviously going to get harder to drive. And the drivers are going to have to be stronger and fitter to last these Grand Prix, especially places like Singapore and Malaysia where the heat is huge, the strength on the car is now faster and harder. It's going to be great for spectators to watch. I mean, these guys are going back to fighting these cars, being on the limit, really getting inside them, really racing. I'm really looking forward to it personally. Now, with all these rule changes, will we see a change in the Constructors' Championship? Mercedes have dominated in recent years and have really grasped the hybrid era. But this is a new era, this is a new aerodynamic era. So will someone like Red Bull prosper? with Adrian Newey, their aerodynamics genius? Will he grasp these 2017 regulations and really do well from it? Will we see McLaren Honda finally win a Grand Prix? Or have they just not got it in them? I would love to see Alonso at the front personally, guys. And what about the middle table? Will Williams do well from this? Or will they not do well from this? They usually have a great aero package, so I can see this really working for Williams. What are your views? Let me know, guys. Comment below, give me a like and subscribe. Plenty more content to come on the way. Thanks for watching. I've been Sam and you're watching Second Sector. Cheers, guys.